Okay, we've got our A part variations. Let's try making the B part fancy too so it doesn't feel left out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey fiddlers, welcome to today's fiddle video. Today we're going to learn a traditional reel by the name of the Merry Blacksmith. If you'd like sheet music and practice tracks for the tune, as well as the variation that we're going to work on today, plus a harmony, plus a chord chart, you can find a link in the description for all of that. All right, let's get to work and learn the Merry Blacksmith. First of all, let's figure out what key we're in so we know where our left hand fingers are going to be going. Surprise, surprise, we're in the key of D major. Welcome to traditional Irish music. So let's play a D major scale, starting with your open D. 1, 2, 3, A. 1, 2, 3. We'll also have some notes on the E string, so let's play E, 1, low 2, 3, and fourth finger. So we've got our D major notes, let's figure out what our time signature is. The Merry Blacksmith is a reel, so it's in 4/4 time, or you might think of it in 2/2 time, or you might think of it in 2/4 time. But the basic idea is that it's gonna go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 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 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. All right, so we know our key, we know our basic time signature. Let's learn the tune. As I usually do, I'm going to be teaching this tune by ear, so you're going to be learning it by call and response. So I'll play a short phrase of the tune, and then you can pause the video and try repeating what I just did, and then I'll play it again, and you can try again, and I'll play it again, and you can try again. And if you don't get it after 3 times through, no worries, you can always just go back and try again. As with many fiddle tunes, the Merry Blacksmith has an A part, which is the first half of the tune, and a B part, which is the second half of the tune. We play each of those twice. Let's start by learning the A part. The first phrase of the A part starts with your third finger on the A string playing a D, and it'll go like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. A little more slowly. One more time. The second phrase of the A part starts with your open A string, and it'll go like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Slower. One more time. The third phrase of the A part is actually the same as that first phrase of the A part, starting with that third finger on the A string playing a D, goes like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Slower. Once more. And the last phrase of the A part starts with that open A string again, and it goes like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Slower. Once more. Okay, so we now have the entire A part, the whole first half of the tune. Let's try playing it through 2 times. Remember, it starts with that third finger on the A string playing a D, and it goes da dee dee da dee da 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 dee da da. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that's our first half of the tune, the A part. Let's go ahead and we're going to learn the second half of the tune, the B part. The first phrase of the B part starts with your third finger on the E string playing an A, and it'll go like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Slower. One more time. The second phrase of the B part may sound familiar because it's the same as the second phrase of the A part. And it starts with that open A string, and it goes like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Slower. Once more. The third phrase of the B part starts again with that third finger on the E string playing an A, and it'll go like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Slower. Once more. And the last phrase of the B part is actually the same as the last phrase of the A part. It starts with your open A, and it'll go like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Slower. Once more. And just like that, we have learned the entire B part, the second half of the tune. Let's play it through 2 times. Remember, it starts with that third finger on the E string playing an A, and it goes da 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 dee da da. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we have both halves of the whole tune. Let's try and play the entire thing. Remember, it goes A, A, B, B. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so we've learned the tune. Now's the time that we get to try a couple fancy things. Not that the tune isn't fancy enough. As it is, it's plenty fancy. We're gonna add a few things to this tune. The first thing is we're going to add a double stop. The second thing we're gonna add is a melodic change to the tune. The third thing is a stop. And the fourth thing is another melodic change to the tune. So let's start with that double stop in the first phrase of the tune. Here's what that's gonna sound like. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so all we're doing right there is we're playing an open D below the note that we're playing on the A string, which is your third finger on the A string, also a D. So we get that octave, and then we just play the rest of the melody for that phrase. And that's it. So here that is one more time. Then we play the next phrase just normally. The next phrase is where a little melodic change is gonna happen, and here's what that is gonna sound like. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so all we're doing there is we're kind of repeating this pattern. After we play that long held out note, the third finger on the A string, we begin that pattern. It's gonna be A1, A3, and you do that again, A1, A3, and then A1, A2, A. The other thing you can do here is when you're playing that first finger on the A string, if you want to, you can throw in a little mordant ornament, and what that is you take your principal note, which is your first finger, and you're gonna play that principal note, the note above that note, and then back to the principal note. So you do that pretty quickly. You could even use your third finger above that principal note. And it happens at the start of the note. So if we did that in this phrase, it would sound like this. Mordant, mordant, mordant. So here's that phrase one more time. At the end of this next phrase is where our stop is gonna come into the tune. Here's what that'll sound like. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so all we're doing is we're playing the normal tune, and we just kind of lift the bow off the strings at the end. This is a really cool effect if you're playing with an accompanist and you coordinate, so you both make a full stop at the end of that part of the tune. Here's that phrase one more time. All right, so those are all the variations to the A part. Let's give it a whirl. We're gonna play it 2 times through. Remember, it's gonna start with that double stop, so your third finger on the A string playing a D, and then your open D below that, playing those both at the same time. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Melodic variation. Stop. Okay, we've got our A part variations. Let's try making the B part fancy too so it doesn't feel left out. We actually play the normal tune for the first half of the B part, so it goes like this. Nothing fancy there. And then right in this phrase is where another fancy dancy melodic variation comes into things. 1, 2, 3, 4. So again, we really just got this kind of repeating pattern happening. It's this cascade of notes starting with that third finger on the E string, and it's gonna go 3, 4, low 2, 3, 1, low 2, E, 1, 3, E, 2, 3, and then we rejoin the normal tune. So here's that phrase one more time. And then we just play our way to the end. So that's all we're doing in the B part, just that one melodic change. Let's try playing it all the way through 2 times. Remember, we're starting with that third finger on the E string, playing an A. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Melodic variation. Again. Let's see if we can put that all together and play it all the way through. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright fiddlers, that does it for today's fiddle video. I hope you enjoyed this tune. If you'd like sheet music and practice tracks for the Merry Blacksmith, you can find a link in the description for that. That'll include the tune, the variation we learned today, plus a harmony and a chord chart. You'll also find a link for a whole bunch of other fiddle tunes as well. Have a great day, happy fiddling, and I'll see you soon.